I get some questions an awful lot. Do they need blankets? No. These are the furriest fur balls ever. And, you know, they're just fuzzy wuzzies. Very warm. Warm to the touch. Horses that are unhealthy. Some horses that don't get enough food. Some horses that are all wet. Some horses that it's a health thing. Most horses don't need blankets. There's very good science behind it. I'd get into it, but I think I've done that a few times. Most science says that most horses have no need for a blanket on top. And in fact, in many cases, it can actually inhibit their ability to keep themselves warm and protect themselves if, say, for example, the blanket were to get soaking wet and stay cold and freeze or whatever. In many cases, they're fine, but then there's the other side of it where you might have cold days or cold nights, and then during the day it gets really warm and you leave it on and then they get all sweaty. And so I guess to cover just a little bit, just a tad more, just to give you an idea, you'll know your horse is cold. One, they'll be shivering. If they're just kind of cold, you'll know it because you'll go to touch them under their mane, under their legs kind of thing, or in their stifle area, and they won't be warm. You'll be kind of like, you're not very warm. You'll know that they probably need more food. Food is what keeps them really warm. And shivering is the worst. You don't want to see them shivering. If they're shivering, they're pretty darn cold. You want to figure out why. Could be a few reasons. A lot of times they don't need it though.